Yo, what's up everybody? The newest version of Wuthering Waves is right around the corner, and it looks to be all about the Illusive Realm. So I thought it'd be a great time to review all the things we might need to know about the Illusive Realm going forward. And stick around to the end, because I have some predictions about what we might be able to expect in the newest version based on the trailers they dropped and what it all really means. The Illusive Realm takes place in a dimension called Somnowhere. Somnowhere houses all the dreams, memories, and emotions of all living things. In fact, it not only houses them, it's made up of dreams. It's the place where the innermost thoughts of all Solaris 3 converge throughout its entire history. The Ebony Gatekeeper describes Somnowhere as a place that remembers the sweetness of a child's coveted candy and the madness entwined in a dictator's schemes. And it delves into the depths of life's subconscious. Basically, it's like a physical representation of the metaphysical, and we're an important part of its proper functioning. Before we woke up with amnesia, something that shouldn't be there infiltrated the Somnowhere. But we aren't exactly told what that something is. Whatever it is responsible for throwing Somnowhere into a state of chaos. Now it's up to us to set things right and restore it to its normal state. We learn all of this from the Ebony Gatekeeper. He goes on to say that he can't really explain it further until we regain our memories, because the Somnowhere requires authentic memories and experiences to function correctly, and that telling us what we should already know might have some undesired consequences. Also, before we continue, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps me grow this channel and to help me keep producing awesome videos just like this one. As we go into the depths of the Illusive Realm, there are a few different people that we meet. They kind of give us some background and just tell us how the place works to a degree. And I think as the story progresses, they'll likely become more important. So let's get into who they are and what they reveal. I've already talked a little bit about the Ebony Gatekeeper and what he revealed to us about Somnowhere, but who is he? Well, he's one of two gatekeepers who are tasked with looking after and protecting the realm. The other is the Ivory Gatekeeper. Speaking of which, we don't end up meeting the Ivory Gatekeeper until we've already entered into the Somnowhere, and he shifts our perspective a bit. He first only appears as a white cat, providing us with metaphors to empower us as we make our way through the realm. But eventually, he reveals himself and tells us who he really is. He lets us know that he is the Ivory Gatekeeper, and that he only takes the form of the white cat to hide his presence from the Ebony Gatekeeper, saying that he and the Ebony Gatekeeper used to work together to guard and protect the realm, but not anymore. He doesn't even consider him a gatekeeper anymore. He goes on to tell us to not trust the Ebony Gatekeeper under any circumstances. And finally, he ends the conversation saying this: I trust you'll use your wise judgment to figure out exactly what lies behind that mask. Since that conversation, I've been looking at the Ebony Gatekeeper kind of sideways, you know what I mean? This brings up an interesting conundrum. Who do you trust? The person you originally came with providing the foundation of your information and understanding, or the guy you met along the way? In Somnowhere, we encounter all kinds of bizarre illusions, creatures, plants, tacit discords, and even friends as manifestations based on their dreams and experiences. But there's one notable illusion that we reliably meet in Somnowhere, and that is Illusia. Ebony Gatekeeper describes her as a virtual entity, a conglomeration of the countless consciousnesses within the gate. He lets us know that she doesn't truly exist, and that she was created by the gate itself. We can just view her as someone dreaming. She's very friendly and very eager to meet us. When we first meet her, she is eager to tell us all about the cool dreams she's had, but realizes we're on a mission and we got stuff to do, so she informs us that due to the current chaotic state of the realm, she's now having nightmares. As we make our way through the realm, we see her numerous times, and she provides us with special items to empower us. These items are called tokens. Tokens are representative of various characters that we've come in contact with, and they provide us deeper insights on their innermost thoughts, ideals, and experiences. Through these, we can learn a lot more about characters like Jinshi, Kalcharo, Chun-Li, and even Scar. There are way too many tokens for me to go through them all in this video, but maybe in a future video I can go through and talk about them in detail and how they relate to different characters. As always, when talking about theories and predictions, no leaks here, only breadcrumbs. So let me cook. Of course, you already know that the Illusive Realm will be prominently featured in the coming patch. Cruel Games has released quite a bit of info on it in all of its latest trailers. So what are they hinting at? There's a few interesting things we see in the trailers. We see a huge black cat. Now, we've seen the black cat before in the splash art for the Illusive Realm, but never so prominently featured. It was kind of just something that got lost in the background. In fact, we've never actually seen the black cat while in the Illusive Realm. Another interesting thing we see is how the male and female rovers are displayed in reverse, taking each other's poses. They're hinting that, just like the rovers switch places, so are the gatekeepers of the realm. They also feature the black cat and the white cat on the login screen. The black cat is obviously the ebony gatekeeper, and perhaps he's finally discovered who the white cat really is. In the first trailer, we can see that the dilapidated train is restored to its working order, hinting that we'll probably be going back in time to before the Great Lament, or at least before the Somnowhere was in its current chaotic state, back when the Gatekeepers were actually still working together. I think that in 1.4, we'll finally see who of the two Gatekeepers is telling us the truth. The concept of illusions in Somnowhere and how it connects with the world is really interesting, because it offers a lot of freedom for developers to go into new directions with their storytelling. And it allows them to tell stories that might not exactly fit into the main story at that time, kind of like Scar in 1.2. And if Wuthering Waves ever does any collaborations in the future, it easily provides a canonical way for those characters to exist in the world and to be able to tell their stories. Anyways, I hope I was able to help prepare you guys for 1.4. That is all I have for you today. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, I'll catch you in the waves. Peace.